So recently I decided we needed some kind of climbing toy for the girls downstairs when winter hits, because it's not that far away. And I really don't want them just sitting and watching TV all winter long. So I decided, and I got Brian to go along with me. We're going to make a Pikler ladder and climbing wall / slide. So we are planning on getting Diane a mini trampoline for her birthday in a month, which will help, but both girls can't play on that at the same time, and it doesn't use all of their skills. So we've also thought about having an indoor slide, and this is perfect because then we don't have to buy an indoor slide, and we have all the wood we need in our scrap pile, which is like, yes. The only thing we'll have to buy is some hardware for making it collapse, which makes me super happy that we have so much on hand already. So we are using plywood that we already had from our kitchen remodel that was left over from going in between cabinets. We have these 1x2s that were just sitting in our scrap pile in our shed, and then we'll use a 2x4, which I also have to sand down to have it be smooth. I think that's all the wood we need. Yeah, and then I'm going to use scrap pieces for the climbing wall portion, and we'll use some either 2x2s, which we already have scrap pieces of from our kitchen remodel, or 1x2s to be the rails on the side of the board, the climbing wall / slide, and those will act as support beams so that you don't get any warping in the slide because it's just plywood, and also kind of give rails for the slide itself. And then we just need some bolts and screws and some twist knob bolts that we can use to release the ladder to open and close it, because we really do want to make downstairs more of a playroom, but also it's still technically our game room. The toys that we get, we need to be able to easily put away so that we can use the room then for family get-togethers. So I'm excited to build this. I didn't have anything scheduled for today, so I started doing a lot of the messy stuff. Haven't showered yet, haven't put any makeup on. You get to see all natural Rachel. So I got the main sanding done. You'll see that on these 1x2s because they were covered in a white paint and really rough. So we got the main sanding done on these. I'm hand sanding them right now. And you'll see a little video that Diane did showing me doing that. And then we have to sand the plywood so it's smooth. We're talking about possibly polyurethaning everything to avoid stains and stuff. And I haven't decided if I'm going to paint anything. I kind of like the idea of having a natural wood look. So there's still a little bit of white paint left on the wood in spots. So I thought about leaving these natural and then doing the side support beams white or something like that, which we have white paint on hand. I could do a distressed white or something on the support beams, which is like my favorite style. So we haven't decided exactly what we're going to do with that yet. The handholds, we could also paint different colors and make them fun. I'll probably do that just to give it a little splash of color. But you'll see along the way. This will probably be several videos long. It's a project for me over the next couple weeks. This weekend I have 3 photo shoots, so I'm going to be slowed down a lot in this project next week, but I'm still going to try to find time to get the girls outside so I can work on it and take breaks from working on the computer all day. Say hi, girls! Say hi! Hi! And here is the part 1 of our Pikler Triangle ladder build. about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 2/3 of the way through my boards. This is Brian's face mask. Makes it really nice looking with a thing like that. A beast like that. Yeah. It's great. It takes stuff off really fast. Brian's like, it's gonna tear your boards up! And I'm like, whatever, it's gonna go fast. We'll go over it with a fine grit sandpaper after this. Am I wearing a scary mask? Yeah. Hi, Gigi. Hi! You having fun outside? Are you having fun outside? Uh-huh. Well, that's good. I'm almost done with the boards. In a few minutes. Bye! Whew, this thing, it's really nice, but it also is very confining. So it's like a shower taking it off kind of thing. Oh, so we have our ladder rungs now finished. This is what they used to look like. And they're just some scrap wood we had in our shed. I can't remember if they were in our shed when we bought the house or if they were given to us by someone. But we just had a bunch of these 1x2s in our shed that were all painted white and worn out. And I could tell they were built with something because they have this section on each end where they're nailed in or screwed in and they don't have any paint. So I used our huge belt sander that normally goes on that stand that Brian bought. That was one of the first tools he bought. He found it online. Someone was getting rid of an old belt sander. So I just used it to take off all the paint and to round out the edges. The fun thing about this is because it takes off so much, there are sections that look really gnarly, kind of like rustic wood, and I went ahead and left them looking gnarly and rustic because I love that look. So now I have to go through, I'm going to grab our smaller hand sander with a higher grit sandpaper because I think we had like 80 or something around that on the big one. So I'm going to go through and smooth these out with a higher grit sandpaper now. The sun's hot and I'm tired of using power tools. So we're going to just chill in the shade and sand some wood. This lets me be a little more precise on making sure it's nice and smooth anyway. So we're going to use 220 grit sandpaper. There you go. Now show me working. Hi! Diane's running the camera for me for a minute. We're chilling in the shade. And I'm getting these hand smooth.
Yeah. Oh.
So much better than standing in the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think so too, Diane?
Yeah.
Gonna go show off some of the stuff around the backyard that you like playing with? Go show everybody what you like playing with in the backyard. Your dirt pile and the playhouse.
Why?
You can walk over to them and get closer.
Yeah.
Right. They're all sanded. Now we gotta go in and do some lunch. I might get time to cut these to length today. If not, we'll do it another day. Ready for lunch? Yeah. We have some babysitting to do later, so I have to get cleaned up at least a little bit. Diane heard me say lunch and ran inside already. Last task of the day is sanding the plywood. So it's the other big sanding project you have to do. Doing the edges and then the top and bottom, so that when the kids are playing on it, they don't get slivers. Well, I feel accomplished for the day. We got the board cut and sanded, which it's 2 by 4 is what we have it at right now. And then we have all of our ladder rungs sanded, which was a lot of work, and so that is a huge step forward. Now we have to pick out a 2 by 4, get these cut to length, get the frame made, and start putting it together. We still also have to make the triangle supports, but we can't do that until we have the 2 by 4s ready to go. Day 1 of our Pikler ladder is complete.